Alright guys, I'm back, and I did a little bit of experimenting in this world. So as you can see, the date, as I was showing you, was 9/11, and the time was 10:59 p.m. So if you remember, my last video, it was about 10:56, last time I loaded up the world, but then I recorded for another few minutes and then ended the video. So obviously that was I ended up ending the video at 10:59, and that's the last time I joined the world, right? So now I'm back in the world, and this is my first time right after the recording the next day in the world. So I'm just trying to let you guys know that I never changed anything or did anything. Um, and that's the point of why I'm doing this, because Herobrine is, it's hard to, like, I want to show that all this is authentic and all this Herobrine stuff is authentic. I'm not even sure if this is Herobrine, but there's some sort of issues going on in this world. So as you saw there, I ended up breaking a tree, and now after all this shenanigans that went on today that I'm showing you right now, I now realize that that was a big part in this video, me breaking that tree. The reason being is because breaking that tree showed me getting the achievement Get Wood. So by that logic, that would mean I would not have had broken any wood in the video prior, which then means that the leaves that you see just floating randomly could not have been made by me. I'm trying to figure. I think that's what it would mean. I think there is a way to, break a tree, get the achievement, then wipe the achievement, and then get it again or something. But I never did that. So I mean, if you guys think I did that, then go ahead and say that. But I don't even know if there's a actual way to do that. Um, but I'm just trying to say that this is all authentic, and I never broke any of the leaves or anything. Um, yeah. So I was just kind of walking around the tree area, and I was thinking of some video ideas on what I could do. So I was thinking I could, like, maybe name that forest like Herobrine Forest, and name this cave like Herobrine Cave and stuff. So I was just going through everything. I'm speeding it up right now. Um, but very soon I end up um, uh, just logging off, and I show you guys that I end up leaving the world again, and I recorded everything that I played, right? So that's the end there. So now we're starting again. This is me recording just 2 seconds ago. So as you can see, it was 2:15 p.m. That was just the last recording that I made, and then we've got this recording now, and this is me playing again a few hours later. So the gist of this all is just to say that I want to record everything in this world, right? So right Pardon me. So right here, I am trying to look for the seed. I'm trying to figure out how to find a seed of the world. And I was hoping it was in F3, but it ended up not. So I Googled it, and I ended up finding a way to find the Minecraft seed. So just give it a second. I end up saving and quitting to title. Yeah. And then I started a new recording. And as you can see, I played at 5:41, and then the last time I played before that was at 2:21. So it was like a 3-hour time lapse before I tried playing again. But anyways, I found the seed world generator here. So I couldn't find a way to copy it, so I wrote it down in Notepad, which is what I'm doing right now. And then what I ended up doing was pasting it into a completely new world and loading up the world, and I got some really weird results. So yeah, so here we've got this. So I'm making a new world seed, or well, new world's seed. And then we've got, yeah, that's the seed. That's exactly what it is. And you guys will see just shortly. Just wait for it to load. And yeah, so there you go. So it loads up, right? And And you go over here, right? So this is my first time joining the world, again with a new seed or well, the same seed but a new generated world, right? And if you look over here, the leaves are on the trees, and there's random trees that are uh, just shown in the video, like that tree right there. See that? That that's not there in the other world. And so I'm like, well, if that's weird, if those two trees over there are there, then obviously the other trees are probably going to be, full and not, chopped in half. So I don't know what to say about that, and I'm just starting to get really confused in this. And then I start looking at the flowers. You see me looking at the flowers? I really wish I did live commentary on this, but I start looking at the flowers, and I'm like, I don't remember these flowers being in the world, um, or well, the other world, the Herobrine world, that we could say. So I would just go around and observe, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go into the other world, but I accidentally go back into the same world, and I'm like, holy crap, what happened? Did everything change? But it was just a issue on my part. See, I'm like looking, I'm like, wait, what? And then I'm like, oh wait, I accidentally joined the same world. But now we end up joining that world, this world, or well, the Herobrine world, and it's nighttime, obviously. And I start looking around, and I'm like, I'm trying to compare the two worlds, right? And this is when I realized that uh, the yellow flowers are still there, but I think I found out that the red roses weren't there for whatever reason. So um, I don't know. Like, look, like these trees are all weird and stuff. Like, I never touched any of them. I don't know how I can prove that I didn't. The only way I found way to semi-prove it, I think, was the achievement thing, right? And so, anyways, I just start walking around like, look, that tree isn't there, and it used to be, and it is there in the other world. It's so weird. I don't know what to do. So what I end up doing is I end up doing another world with the same seed and seeing if it ends up uh, spawning like the Herobrine world or like the regular world. So I end up just making like three of the same worlds, and two of them are different than one of them, than the other one. And it's really weird. It's really confusing. I don't understand what happened. As you can see, I am making New World Seed 2, and it's just the same exact seed. And I just wanted to see what would happen, right? And lo and behold, spawn in. It's the same exact thing as the non-Herobrine world. So if you guys like, the spawn point's a little different here, which I thought was a little weird, but um, if you guys have any way to, tell me how to prove that I didn't change any of the leaves or cut down any of the trees or anything, please let me know, because I want to figure out how to verify this. And then as you see here, I broke a piece of wood because I wanted to see if the achievement get would go down, and it didn't. So I think that slightly verifies in the previous part that I didn't break any logs. But yeah. And then as you can see, the yellow flowers are here, and the red roses. The red roses. So I don't know, it's so weird. And I break one. Oh, well, they're called poppies, I guess, but I break one, and I wanted to see if maybe you'd get an achievement for breaking one or something, just to then also show that. And then I saw these yellow flowers, or these white flowers. I'm like, I don't remember seeing those in the other ones. But back to the red rose. I broke the red rose because I wanted to see if I get an achievement, and if I did get an achievement, then that would also prove that I didn't break the red roses in the Herobrine world. I don't know if you guys completely get what I'm trying to say here. I'm just trying to say that this is authentic. So if you have any questions as to what I'm saying, please comment down below. If you're confused, then I will write it in text form, and I will hopefully make it seem a little bit less confusing. But yeah, so I go back into the non-Herobrine world, and there are white flowers, but I didn't remember seeing white flowers, but there were. And then this ends up being the end. I'm showing this part because I want to record everything that goes on in this world. So yeah. So that's just like an experiment. It was a little evidence experiment that I wanted to show you guys. I feel like that tree was newly cut I don't remember that being there. Anyways, yeah. So, so that's where I die, and then I just quit. And yeah. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.